Ever thought about why train travel is magical? The McKinley Explorer offers an unparalleled experience in Alaska, combining the thrill of train travel with stunning natural beauty. As you glide through the enchanting landscapes, the large domed windows invite you to soak in breathtaking views of majestic mountains, pristine forests, and sparkling rivers. This unique rail service connects vibrant cities like Anchorage and Talkeetna, as well as the awe-inspiring Denali National Park. Each journey is a feast for the eyes, showcasing nature's stunning palette. Imagine sipping your favorite drink while watching wildlife roam free and the vibrant colors of the tundra transform with the seasons. Whether you're an adventure seeker or simply love picturesque scenery, the McKinley Explorer makes every mile an unforgettable memory. So, are you ready to hop on board and explore the beauty of Alaska? This might surprise you. Mexico City is sinking fast. Did you know that this vibrant capital is sinking at an alarming rate of about 10 inches every year? The reason behind this phenomenon lies mainly in the city's location. Built on a former lakebed, Mexico City sits atop soft, clay-rich soil. When the water is pumped out for drinking and other uses, the ground can't support itself, causing it to sink. This problem is worsened by the city's enormous population, which places extreme pressure on its infrastructure and resources. As a result, some areas of the city have sunken more than 30 feet over the past century. Engineers and scientists are working hard to address this issue, using techniques like building sewer systems that manage groundwater better and creating barriers to stop the sinking. Can you imagine living in a city that's slowly disappearing beneath your feet? Think electric trucks are the future of savings? The Tesla semi-truck debuted with big promises of cutting fuel and maintenance costs significantly, aiming to revolutionize the trucking industry. However, its starting price of $150,000 has sparked debate about whether this vehicle is truly practical for everyday use. Critics argue that buying a Tesla Semi feels like purchasing a luxury car while expecting to save money on gas. In reality, the initial investment can be daunting for many trucking companies, especially smaller ones that operate on tighter budgets. While the advantages of reduced fuel consumption and lower maintenance costs could become apparent over time, the high upfront cost raises a critical question. Is it worth it? As the market for electric vehicles grows, potential buyers find themselves weighing the long-term benefits against immediate financial challenges. Will this innovative truck prove itself to be a wise investment for the future? What if I told you passports can show a moose? Some Finnish passports have a fascinating animated effect where a moose appears to walk when you tilt the document. This clever design not only makes the passport visually appealing, but also celebrates local wildlife, creating a connection to the region's natural beauty. Imagine flipping through your passport and seeing this subtle animation. It's like having a little piece of home right in your travel essentials. This unique feature highlights how even the most ordinary items can tell a story and capture the spirit of a place. By incorporating such details, passports become more than just documents. They transform into vibrant reminders of the places we explore. Next time you use your passport, look closely. It might just surprise you with a charming moose animation that adds a touch of whimsy to your journey. Is it really true that Stevenson wrote Dr. Jekyll in 6 days? The incredible story behind the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde reveals more than just a classic tale of duality. In 1886, Robert Louis Stevenson found himself in a whirlwind of creativity fueled by cocaine. During this intense 6-day binge, he astonishingly penned around 60,000 words, crafting a gripping narrative that explores the complexities of human nature. His wife, aware of the extraordinary circumstances, was both amazed and concerned about the speed and fervor with which he wrote. This dark and thrilling story, which has captivated readers for generations, helped define the genre of horror fiction. The characters of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde symbolize the eternal struggle between good and evil within us all. While Stevenson's bouts of inspiration spark wonder, they also raise questions about the impact of substance use on creativity. What do you think about the relationship between addiction and artistic genius? Believe it or not, lakes can explode. Limnic eruptions present one of nature's most dramatic hazards, transforming tranquil bodies of water into lethal explosions of gas. This phenomenon occurs when carbon dioxide accumulates in the deeper layers of a lake, trapped under immense pressure. As the gas builds up, the potential for a violent release grows, leading to catastrophic results. A poignant example of this was witnessed in 1986 at Lake Nyos in Cameroon. There, a sudden limnic eruption released a massive cloud of carbon dioxide, which swept through surrounding villages, tragically taking around 1,800 lives. This event sent shockwaves around the globe and served as a sobering reminder of the latent threats posed by such lakes. In response, scientists have been diligently researching ways to prevent similar disasters. One effective strategy is degassing, which involves carefully releasing the trapped gases to alleviate pressure buildup. By enhancing our understanding of limnic eruptions and implementing preventive measures, we can better protect communities living near these seemingly peaceful lakes from devastating occurrences. Did you know about the incredible Shar-Pei skin? This unique breed stands out not only for its adorable appearance, but also for a fascinating biological trait. The Shar-Pei dog is known for its thick, wrinkled skin, which actually contains high levels of hyaluronic acid. This special substance naturally helps retain moisture, making their skin both resilient and flexible. Hyaluronic acid plays a crucial role in the body, often found in connective tissues and aiding in hydration. For the Shar-Pei, this means their skin can stay supple while allowing them to move freely. The breed's distinctive wrinkles are not just for looks. They provide a unique barrier against dust and dirt, protecting the dog's sensitive skin underneath. While many dogs face issues with skin dryness and irritations, the Shar-Pei's unique composition keeps their skin in great condition. So the next time you see one of these wrinkly cuties, remember that those adorable folds are packed with science and play a vital role in their health. Surprisingly, it's a fact that hyenas don't laugh from joy. The iconic cackling of the spotted hyena showcases one of the most intricate communication systems among mammals. Each laugh, giggle, or whoop serves as a crucial social signal, providing information about age, sex, emotional state, or even social rank within their clan. When hyenas engage in feeding disputes, their vocalizations signify submission, while during hunts, they use these sounds to coordinate strategies with pack members. Surprisingly, scientists have identified over 30 distinct call types, each fitting various social contexts and circumstances. The intensity and frequency in which a hyena laughs can also indicate its hunger level or stress, revealing deeper insights into the animal's needs. For instance, during cooperative hunts, their vocal cues are vital for coordinating ambushes and flanking maneuvers. Thus, far from mere noise, hyena laughter is a structured form of communication that plays an essential role in the social dynamics of their cunning, female-led societies. What other secrets might these fascinating creatures hold? Here's a wild fact about fish breathing. Certain species of fish have an incredible ability to hold their breath underwater for up to a minute. Imagine being able to stay submerged without needing to come up for air. This fascinating skill allows them to evade predators, explore their surroundings, and search for food. Fish like the goldfish and some species of cichlids can manage this impressive feat thanks to their unique biology. Their gills, which typically extract oxygen from the water, can also hold on to oxygen longer than many other aquatic creatures. This adaptation helps them survive in environments where oxygen levels might be low or during moments of intense activity. Next time you watch a fish swim, think about how it might be holding its breath just beneath the surface. Isn't nature full of surprises? Why exactly does England and Portugal's alliance matter? This partnership, established in 1373, holds the title of the oldest diplomatic alliance in the world. Over the centuries, it has shaped not just the history of both nations, but also their relationships with other countries. The Treaty of Windsor, signed in that pivotal year, laid the groundwork for military and economic cooperation, helping both countries navigate conflicts and trade, especially during the Age of Exploration. As they face various challenges like the Napoleonic Wars and later global conflicts, this alliance provided both nations with vital support and a sense of solidarity. Today, the historical ties have evolved, But England and Portugal continue to collaborate on trade, security, and cultural exchange. So when we think about alliances, this long-standing partnership serves as a fascinating reminder of how relationships can stand the test of time and bring nations closer together. Here's a wild fact about the Mariana Trench. This remarkable underwater feature in the Pacific Ocean is the deepest place on Earth, reaching a staggering depth of about 7 miles. To put that in perspective, if you were to drop Mount Everest into the trench, the mountain would still be fully submerged, with miles of water weighing down above it. This extreme environment creates crushing pressure and complete darkness, making it one of the most challenging places to explore. Despite these harsh conditions, the trench is home to fascinating and unique creatures, many of which have adapted in surprising ways. For instance, some organisms have developed special proteins to survive the intense pressure, while others can produce light to navigate through the darkness. Scientists are still uncovering the mysteries of this deep ocean world. So who knows what other incredible life forms await discovery in the Mariana Trench? Can you believe Lake Maracaibo's lightning storms? This stunning location in Venezuela experiences thunderstorms around 160 nights each year. These storms can last for up to 10 hours and are renowned for their jaw-dropping number of lightning bolts, with thousands striking during a single event. Imagine standing by the lake, watching the sky erupt in flashes of bright light while thunder roars in the distance. This phenomenon is not just visually spectacular, it's also driven by unique local geography. The surrounding mountains trap warm, moist air, creating the perfect conditions for thunderstorms. As the warm air rises and cools, it generates powerful storms, making Lake Maracaibo one of the most lightning-prone areas in the world. Locals and tourists alike are drawn to this electrifying show, highlighting nature's incredible power and beauty. Would you dare to watch such a storm? Surprisingly, it's a fact that urine cleans effectively. For centuries, urine has played an unexpected role in maintaining cleanliness, particularly during ancient Roman times. Fullers, the professional launderers of that era, discovered that the ammonia in urine could tackle stains and disinfect clothes remarkably well. As urine breaks down, it produces ammonia, a potent cleaning agent that's still valued today in many household products. In bustling ancient Rome, fullers collected urine from public urinals, using this abundant natural resource to wash garments thoroughly. This practice proved so effective that it persisted well into the Middle Ages, demonstrating the wisdom in utilizing simple, readily available solutions for complex problems. Imagine the shock of modern laundry enthusiasts at the thought of employing such an unconventional cleaning method. While our cleaning products have evolved, the Roman approach highlights an important lesson about resourcefulness and efficiency. Urine was not only effective, but also cost-efficient, being free and plentiful. So next time you're about to spray a commercial cleaner, ponder the innovative cleaning techniques of the ancient Romans. Perhaps simplicity has its own merits. Prepare to be amazed by the Tornado ACS machine. This innovative technology offers an eco-friendly way to tackle unwanted graffiti without harmful chemicals. Instead of using toxic solvents that can damage surfaces and pollute the environment, the Tornado ACS machine utilizes a unique system to blast away graffiti with precision. It works by using high-pressure air and a specially designed biodegradable cleaning agent, making it safe for both the walls it cleans and the planet. This remarkable solution not only restores the beauty of public spaces, but also keeps communities looking neat and tidy. Cities around the world are adopting the Tornado ACS machine to enhance their urban areas while staying environmentally responsible. So next time you see a vibrant mural or a clean wall, it might just be thanks to this amazing technology. How many more cities will join the green movement with this machine? Did you know that Crassus exploited fires for profit? Roman general Marcus Crassus, often celebrated for his immense wealth, used a shocking strategy to grow his fortune. He owned a group of firefighters who had a rather unusual policy. They would only put out a fire if the property owner agreed to sell their burning building at a bargain price. This meant that while chaos erupted around them, Crassus stood ready to swoop in, buy the distressed properties, and then sell them after repairing the damage. This ruthless and cunning tactic allowed him to accumulate immense wealth, helping him become one of the richest individuals in Roman history. It's hard to imagine that someone could take advantage of others' misfortunes in such a heartless way, but Crassus did just that. This practice not only highlights the fierce competition for wealth during those times, but also reveals how far some would go in pursuit of riches. Did you know that Plato saw reality as a shadow? Plato's theory of forms suggests that our physical world is just a reflection of a higher, unchanging reality, often referred to as the world of forms. According to him, everything we see around us, the trees, animals, and even people, is merely a copy of these ideal forms, which exist in a realm beyond our perception. For example, the ideal concept of beauty is unchanging, while its physical representations can vary greatly. This idea has sparked countless debates and studies over the centuries, shaping fields like metaphysics and epistemology. Even today, thinkers grapple with Plato's notions, exploring how they influence our understanding of existence and knowledge. By challenging us to consider what is real versus what is merely perceived, Plato invites us to reflect on our own reality. What do you think? Are we living in shadows? Let's uncover the truth about anthrax dangers. Did you know that weaponized strains of anthrax can stay alive and hazardous for over 40 years? This alarming fact becomes even more chilling when we look back at the UK's testing of an anthrax bomb on Grunar Island in 1942. During this secret experiment, an entire flock of sheep died within just days after the release of the deadly spores. Grunar Island essentially became a no-go zone because of the lingering threat these bacteria posed. Despite efforts to decontaminate the island, anthrax spores remain viable in the soil for decades. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the potential long-term impacts of biological weapons. As we continue to study and understand anthrax, it's crucial to consider both its historical usage and the continued risks it presents today. What measures are in place to keep such threats at bay? Let's uncover the truth about espresso makers. Renato Bialetti, the brilliant mind behind the iconic stovetop espresso maker, left behind a unique legacy when he passed away in 2016 at the age of 93. In a heartfelt tribute to his lifelong love for coffee, Bialetti chose to have his ashes placed in an espresso pot. This special request reflects not only his personal connection to the beverage, but also the cultural significance of coffee in many people's lives. Bialetti's invention revolutionized the way we enjoy espresso, making it accessible in home kitchens around the world. The familiar design, often recognized by its octagonal shape, has become a symbol of Italian coffee tradition. By choosing to rest within his beloved creation, Bialetti reminds us all of the joy that a simple cup of coffee can bring. How many mornings have been brightened by the rich aroma of espresso? Here's a wild fact about the slowest road in the world. It stretches a whopping 13-hour, kilometers from Liberia to China. This incredible route takes drivers through some of the most stunning landscapes and bustling cities, but don't expect to zoom through. With its scenic views and frequent delays, this road can test your patience. You'll journey through a mix of terrains, from beautiful coastlines to challenging mountain passes, stopping in vibrant local communities along the way. Travelers can expect to encounter everything from lively markets to unforgettable cultural experiences. Whether you're into breathtaking sights or sampling delicious street food, this road has surprises in store. So who's ready for an adventure that turns time into a journey? Why exactly does Paul Barton play music for elephants? In Thailand, this talented pianist has taken a unique approach to animal care by performing classical music for blind or elderly elephants. These majestic creatures often face challenges due to their age or health issues, leading to stress and anxiety. Barton's soothing melodies create a serene atmosphere, helping these elephants feel calm and connected. His concerts are not just about entertainment. They foster a bond of compassion between humans and animals. The elephants respond to the music in remarkable ways. Some sway gently, while others seem to close their eyes in peaceful enjoyment. Barton's efforts highlight the powerful impact of music on emotional well-being, showing that the arts can play a vital role in animal therapy. As he continues to share his talent, more people are learning about the deep connections we can form with wildlife. Isn't it inspiring how music can bridge the gap between species? Why exactly does Nelson's legacy include brandy? After the famous Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, Admiral Horatio Nelson's body was preserved in a barrel filled with brandy for the long journey back to England. The brandy was used to prevent decay during the voyage, but sailors on the ship had a different idea. Tempted by the spirit, some of them actually took sips from the barrel, leading to the cheeky phrase, "drinking Nelson's liquor." This unusual practice highlights the respect the men had for their fallen leader, though it mixed serious honor with a touch of humor. When the ship finally returned, Nelson was laid to rest with great ceremony in St. Paul's Cathedral, making sure his legacy lived on. Besides being a naval hero, Nelson became an unexpected part of drinking culture, forever linked to that peculiar moment in maritime history. Did you know about the groundbreaking 2001 lawsuit in Japan? In a remarkable case that highlighted issues of racial discrimination, a white American won $25,000 after being denied entry into a business based purely on his race. This lawsuit, filed in the bustling city of Tokyo, showcased the complexities of cultural and legal norms regarding race in Japan at that time. Interestingly, the plaintiff argued that denying him entry violated both Japanese law and international principles of non-discrimination. As a result of this case, many began to question the fairness and inclusivity of businesses operating within a multicultural society. This legal victory didn't just address the individual's grievance, it also sparked conversations about race relations, human rights, and the power of the judicial system in tackling discrimination. Summing up, it was a pivotal moment that encouraged other minorities to stand up for their rights, inspiring them to believe that change is possible, even in the face of unjust practices. How can such stories pave the way for a more equitable future? Believe it or not, an atomic bomb fell in South Carolina. In 1950, a U.S. Air Force B-47 bomber accidentally dropped an unarmed nuclear bomb near Mars Bluff, creating quite a stir. Luckily, the bomb didn't have its plutonium core, so it didn't detonate like a nuclear weapon. However, the conventional explosives inside went off, resulting in a massive explosion that carved out a notable crater in the ground. This shocking incident illuminated the dangers of transporting nuclear weapons, even when they are not armed. The blast damaged several nearby homes, leaving families in a state of panic and confusion. While no one was killed, the event raised serious questions about safety protocols regarding nuclear armaments during peacetime. Can you imagine living near the site of such a close call with history? This extraordinary mishap serves as a reminder of the unexpected risks faced during military operations. Let's explore the surprising radioactivity of bananas. You might be amazed to learn that bananas, one of the world's favorite fruits, contain potassium, which has a tiny bit of radioactivity. This is due to a natural isotope of potassium called potassium-40. While the term radioactive often sounds alarming, the levels in bananas are extremely low and completely harmless. In fact, you'd need to eat a staggering amount, about 10,000 bananas in one sitting, to experience any harmful effects from the radiation. The human body actually relies on potassium to function properly, playing a key role in nerve signaling and muscle contraction. So next time you enjoy a banana, remember that it's not only delicious but also packed with nutrients, including vitamin C and fiber, while being slightly radioactive. This quirky trait highlights the fascinating ways in which nature works. Many foods contain small amounts of natural radioactivity, but they contribute to our daily health rather than posing a risk. Isn't it interesting how something so tasty can also be a tiny bit radioactive? Why does Texas have a quirky crime law? In Texas, there's a humorous yet unofficial law that suggests criminals should give their victims a full 24-hour notice before committing any crime. While this law isn't enforceable and can't be found in any statute books, it certainly captures the unique spirit and sense of humor that many associate with the Lone Star State. Imagine receiving a text message or a knock on the door from a would-be burglar letting you know, "Hey, I'm planning to rob you tomorrow." The idea points to a lighthearted take on law and order, reflecting how Texans often balance serious matters with a bit of fun. Despite its comedic angle, this notion does raise interesting questions about accountability and ethics in crime. So next time you think of Texas, remember that beneath its vast landscapes and cowboy culture, there's a law that'll make you chuckle. This might surprise you. Fungi harness gamma radiation. In a remarkable twist of nature, certain fungi have developed a unique process called radiosynthesis, which is strikingly similar to photosynthesis. Instead of sunlight, these fungi, found near the infamous Chernobyl disaster site, utilize melanin pigments to absorb gamma radiation. This radiation is a byproduct of the nuclear reactor's meltdown, and rather than harming these resilient organisms, it serves as a source of energy that fuels their growth. By converting harmful gamma radiation into usable energy, these fungi not only adapt to a challenging environment, but also highlight the incredible resilience of life. Scientists are fascinated by this process, as it opens up new avenues for understanding how life can thrive in extreme conditions. Imagine the potential applications this could have in fields like radiation treatment or even sustainable energy. The discovery of these radiotrophic fungi shows just how versatile life can be, even in the most hostile conditions. What other surprises does nature have in store for us? Did you know Sudan faces soaring unemployment rates? By 2025, Sudan is projected to experience staggering unemployment levels, with an estimated 62% of its labor force finding themselves without jobs. This forecast is alarming because it positions Sudan at the top of global unemployment rankings. A combination of economic challenges, political instability, and social issues has contributed to this troubling trend. The nation has been grappling with prolonged conflicts, resource mismanagement, and inflation, all of which undermine business growth and job creation. As companies struggle to stay afloat, the youth, who represent a significant portion of the workforce, face bleak prospects. This high rate of unemployment not only affects individual lives, but can also lead to broader social unrest and hinder economic development. As the situation unfolds, it's crucial for policymakers and international organizations to address these challenges to help create jobs, stimulate the economy, and foster stability in the region. What can be done to help this situation improve? Did you know that missing person reports can be filed immediately? In the United States, there is no need to wait a full 24 hours before contacting law enforcement if someone goes missing. This quick action is crucial because every moment counts in locating a missing person. Law enforcement agencies stress the importance of early intervention to help find individuals safely and quickly. Similarly, the UK government also supports this speedy approach, encouraging people to report missing persons without delay. The general rule is simple. If you feel someone is missing, it's always best to act swiftly rather than waiting around. Prompt reporting can significantly increase the chances of a successful reunion, so trust your instincts and reach out to the authorities right away. Every second matters when it comes to safety and bringing loved ones back home. You might be shocked to learn this about Shakira. Despite her incredible success as a global music icon, Shakira faced rejection early in her career due to her unique singing style. When she was just a young girl, she auditioned for her school choir, filled with hopes of sharing her talent. However, the choir director found her vibrato so unusual that he compared it to the sound of a goat. Can you imagine being turned down because your voice is too distinctive? Instead of giving up, Shakira embraced her uniqueness and kept honing her craft. Over the years, her signature sound has captivated millions, leading to numerous hits and a dedicated fan base. It's a fascinating reminder that sometimes the very features that make us different can set us apart in the best possible ways. So next time you hear one of her catchy songs, remember, rejection can be the first step towards greatness. Did you know Hamilton appears on the $10 bill? Alexander Hamilton is a prominent figure in American history, not just for his role as a founding father, but also for being featured on the $10 bill. Despite never holding the office of president, Hamilton's influence on the nation's financial system is monumental. As the first Secretary of the Treasury, he established key financial structures, such as the federal banking system and the First National Bank. His vision helped shape the United States into a financially stable nation, and his contributions are recognized through this unique honor. The $10 bill was first issued in the 1920s, and it serves not just as currency, but as a symbol of Hamilton's enduring legacy. Interestingly, the bill also features a portrait of Hamilton on the front, while the back displays an image of the U.S. Treasury building. This highlights his lasting impact on the United States and its economy. Why do you think he was chosen instead of a president? Did you know Martin Niemöller once supported the Nazis? This fact might shock you, considering Niemöller is best known for his powerful anti-totalitarian poem, First They Came For. While he later became an outspoken critic of the Nazi regime, it's hard to believe that he initially voted for them in 1924, 1928, and 1933. At that time, he identified himself as a self-professed anti-Semite, which adds a complex layer to his later transformation. Niemöller's poem is often cited as a poignant reminder of the importance of standing up against oppression and injustice. He famously expressed regret for not speaking out earlier when his fellow citizens were persecuted, highlighting the dangers of complacency and indifference. Despite his troubled past, Niemöller later became a key figure in the Confessing Church, which opposed Hitler's policies. This dramatic shift showcases how individuals can evolve and advocate for change, even after once supporting harmful ideologies. How do you think his journey influences our views on responsibility and activism today? Get ready to meet the blue whale's giant tongue. A blue whale's tongue weighs about 2.7 tons, which is roughly equivalent to the weight of a full-grown elephant. This isn't just a fun fact. It highlights the sheer size of these magnificent creatures. Blue whales use their massive tongues in a feeding technique called filter feeding. When they swim with their mouths wide open, they take in thousands of gallons of water, and then their tongue pushes that water out through the baleen plates in their mouths. While the water flows out, krill and plankton get trapped, providing the whale with the food it needs. It's essential to understand this feeding method, as it emphasizes how blue whales manage to sustain themselves and maintain their energy levels. The blue whale is the largest animal known to have ever existed on Earth, and its tongue is just one of the many remarkable adaptations that make it unique. Isn't it amazing to think about how nature crafts such impressive features? What happens when you eat too much pork? Pork is a popular meat around the world, but it's important to consider its impact on health, especially brain health. Research suggests that excessive consumption of pork may be linked to certain health issues, including cognitive decline. Traditional dishes like korma, a rich and fragrant curry, often feature pork, and while they are delicious, enjoying them in moderation is key. Ingredients used in these dishes, like spices and cream, can be indulgent, but too much of the meat itself may not be beneficial for your brain. The way pork is prepared matters too. Curing and processing can add sodium and preservatives that aren't great for your overall well-being. This doesn't mean you have to cut pork out entirely. Instead, consider balancing your diet with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to support your health. So the next time you savor a dish with pork, think about your portion sizes and how often you're indulging. Your brain will thank you. Most people don't know this, but Lego built a Titanic. The largest Lego set ever created is an astonishing replica of the RMS Titanic, boasting a staggering 9,090 pieces. This intricate model not only captures the grandeur of the original ship, but also presents builders with numerous opportunities for mistakes. As you piece together this colossal set, you'll need to focus and follow the detailed instructions carefully to avoid mishaps. Interestingly, the original Titanic is known for its tragic fate, which makes assembling its Lego counterpart all the more intriguing. Imagine the excitement of constructing a ship that once sailed the seas, while also evoking the memories of its historical journey. Whether you're a seasoned Lego fan or just starting, this challenge offers hours of creative fun. So are you ready to set sail on this building adventure? Disney takes a giant leap into China. In a thrilling move, Disney opened its first theme park in mainland China, a milestone that highlights the company's ambitious plans for international growth. Located in Shanghai, this park is designed to attract millions of visitors, thanks to the rapidly expanding Chinese middle class. As more families in China enjoy higher disposable incomes, Disney aims to capture their hearts with a magical experience filled with rides, entertainment, and beloved characters. The park boasts state-of-the-art attractions, hotels, restaurants, and shops, all set within a beautifully themed environment that reflects both Disney's iconic storytelling and Chinese culture. This significant step shows how companies like Disney are keen on adapting to new markets and creating unique experiences for local visitors. By investing in such a vast complex, Disney is not just building a theme park, it's forming a long-term connection with Chinese families who are eager for exciting entertainment options. Will this strategy pay off in creating the happiest place on Earth for millions more? Prepare to be amazed by glowing fungi. Certain fungi, like the famous Armillaria malea, have a unique trick up their sleeves. They can glow in the dark. This magical ability comes from a process called bioluminescence, where living organisms produce light. In the case of these fungi, special chemical reactions take place within their cells, allowing them to emit a soft, eerie glow. This phenomenon not only enchants those who stumble upon it in the dark woods, but also serves a purpose in nature. The glow can attract insects, which helps spread the fungi's spores, allowing them to reproduce and flourish. Scientists are still researching the many types of bioluminescent fungi and what secrets they hold. With over 80 known species demonstrating this glowing feature, the world of fungi is more exciting than ever. So next time you're out at night, keep an eye out for these natural wonders. Who knows what you might discover? Here's a wild fact about toe walking in toddlers. Many parents notice that their little ones often walk on their toes as they learn to maneuver their world. It's actually quite common in toddlers, but if this toe walking doesn't fade away by ages 2 or 3, it could be a sign of neurodivergence. Conditions like autism spectrum disorder, cerebral palsy, or muscular dystrophy might be linked to this behavior. Toddlers who toe walk could be expressing sensory preferences or facing issues with muscle tone and coordination. While this behavior is not automatically alarming, it's a good idea for parents to consult pediatricians or developmental specialists if it continues. Early evaluations can help in understanding any neurological or orthopedic challenges the child might face, promoting timely interventions. Getting support early on can make a significant difference in a child's development, helping them walk confidently and comfortably. So what should parents keep an eye on? Surprisingly, yellow affects your mood and memory. The color yellow has a unique power that can catch your eye and brighten your day. It's no wonder that we see yellow everywhere, from school buses to warning signs. This vibrant hue is known to stimulate mental activity and enhance memory recall, making it a favorite in educational settings. Studies have shown that when people see yellow, they feel more energized and alert. This energizing effect is why yellow is often chosen for notepads and advertisements, as it grabs attention and makes information stand out. Moreover, in nature, yellow appears in flowers and fruits, attracting animals and humans alike. So the next time you spot a bright yellow item, remember it's not just a color. It's a tool designed to evoke feelings and enhance your awareness. Why do you think yellow pops up so often in our surroundings? Have you ever wondered about Titan's thick atmosphere? Titan, a fascinating moon of Saturn, is not just another icy rock floating in space. It has a thick atmosphere that is nearly twice as dense as Earth's air. This striking feature creates a mysterious environment where visibility is extremely limited, shrouding its surface in haze. Unlike Earth, where we rely on our clear skies, visitors to Titan would find themselves navigating through a dense fog, as the moon's atmosphere is rich in nitrogen and methane. This combination leads to dynamic weather patterns and even lakes of liquid methane on its surface. Scientists are excited about Titan because studying its atmosphere can unveil secrets about the early Earth and the potential for life elsewhere in the solar system. So what else does this intriguing moon hold beneath its shrouded skies? Surprisingly, it's a fact that football fields were waffles. Early football played on fields looked a lot different from the smooth, modern turf we see today. Back in the day, these fields were marked with lines that made them resemble a giant waffle. This unique pattern is actually how the term gridiron football came about, as it describes the grid-like design on the playing surface. Players would navigate through this grid, tackling opponents and scoring touchdowns amidst the lines that made the sport visually distinctive. While today's fields have markings focused on yardage for better gameplay, it's fascinating to think about how aesthetics shape the sport's name and identity. Gridiron football evolved over the years, but the waffle-like design is a quirky reminder of its origins. Isn't it interesting how something as simple as field markings can influence the name and culture of a beloved sport? Ever heard of the Museum of Failure? This fascinating place showcases the missteps of big brands, revealing that every successful company has faced its share of flops. Located in various cities, the museum collects and displays products that didn't quite make the mark, such as Google Glass and the Apple Newton. These intriguing exhibits spark conversations about innovation, forcing us to rethink our understanding of success. Visitors flock from around the globe, eager to learn that failure isn't just a setback, but often a stepping stone to greatness. The museum regularly updates its displays, ensuring that new tech fails and quirky ideas are part of the story. By embracing these blunders, the Museum of Failure highlights the importance of learning from mistakes and encourages a culture where risk-taking is celebrated. So next time you stumble, remember, even the giants have fallen before. Why not visit and explore their fascinating journey? Let's uncover the truth about tongue posture. Did you know that improper tongue posture can lead to problems like jaw tension and neck pain? When the tongue rests too low in the mouth, it can strain the surrounding muscles and affect your dental health. Ideally, your tongue should be resting against the roof of your mouth with your lips closed and teeth slightly apart. This posture not only helps avoid discomfort, but also supports proper oral development, especially in children. If someone maintains a chronic low tongue posture, it may lead to misaligned teeth and other issues. Fortunately, myofunctional therapy and awareness training can help correct these habits. By focusing on where your tongue is positioned, you can promote better craniofacial alignment and improve overall well-being. So isn't it time to pay attention to your tongue's position? What if I told you fleas change history forever? The Silk Road, an ancient trade route, was more than just a path for goods. It was also a highway for the infamous Black Death. In the 14th century, merchants traveled this route, carrying not only spices and silk, but also infected fleas hiding on their goods. As these merchants exchanged products across Europe, they unknowingly brought a deadly plague with them. The consequences were shocking. Millions of people succumbed to the disease, drastically altering the course of history. Towns and cities faced decline as fear gripped the population. Families lost loved ones, and economies faltered. This period highlighted how interconnected the world was, even back then, and how a tiny flea could unleash such catastrophic waves. Have you ever thought about how something so small could have such a massive impact? Did you know Roosevelt loved adventure in the sky? Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, was a man known for his bold nature and love for exploration. In a surprising twist, he once described his experience flying in an airplane as the bulliest moment of his life. This statement highlights how much he valued thrilling experiences. Roosevelt wasn't just an ordinary president. He was a trailblazer, always eager to try new things. His adventurous spirit extended beyond the usual political duties into extreme sports like boxing and hiking in tough terrains. When he took to the skies, he wasn't merely experiencing a new mode of transport. He was embracing the future and redefining what it meant to be courageous. Imagine him, a man of action, soaring high above the ground, relishing that exhilarating mix of fear and excitement. His love for adventure reminds us that life is about seizing opportunities and stepping out of our comfort zones. What do you think adventure means in your life? Did you know your bones are constantly rebuilding? Over time, your skeleton undergoes a fascinating transformation, completely regenerating itself approximately every 10 years. This remarkable process involves two types of bone cells, osteoclasts and osteoblasts. Osteoclasts are like the demolition crew. They break down old bone tissue, clearing the way for new structures. Meanwhile, osteoblasts are the builders of your bones, working tirelessly to create fresh bone material, essential for maintaining strength and health. This dynamic balancing act is crucial for our skeletal system, as it allows us to recover from injuries and adapt to changes in our physical activity. However, when this balance is disrupted, like in conditions such as osteoporosis, the process can lead to weaker bones, making them more susceptible to fractures. Understanding how our bones live and breathe through this continuous cycle emphasizes the importance of nutrition and exercise in supporting our skeletal health. So the next time you think about your bones, remember they're not static, they're always on the move. Is it really true that a stray dog became a team mascot? During a thrilling match in Bolivia in 2020, an unexpected star emerged, a stray dog. As the players battled it out on the field, this furry intruder dashed in, snatched a player's belongings, and made a speedy getaway, much to the delight of the fans. The audience erupted in laughter and applause, captivated by the canine's antics. Instead of being seen as a nuisance, the dog turned into the highlight of the game. After the match concluded, a compassionate player from the home team decided to adopt the dog, giving it a forever home. This lucky pup didn't just gain a new owner, it became the official mascot of the team, symbolizing joy and resilience. The story of this adventurous dog reminds us that sometimes the most unexpected moments on the field can create lasting bonds off of it. Isn't it heartwarming to see how a spontaneous act can change lives in such a fun way? What if I told you alcohol could boost attractiveness? A fascinating study from 2012 revealed that drinking alcohol might actually enhance our perception of beauty. Researchers discovered that people tend to overlook facial asymmetry, which is often considered a flaw after consuming alcohol. This means that after a few drinks, individuals may appear more attractive to others as our brains become less critical of small imperfections. So the next time you're out with friends and see someone you find appealing, remember that those drinks might be influencing your judgment. This effect shows how our perceptions can be tricked and highlights the complex relationship between alcohol and social interactions. While it might sound fun, it's essential to keep in mind that relying too much on alcohol for confidence or attraction can lead to challenges. So can a few drinks really change how we see those around us? Did you know ancient humans were distance runners? This surprising fact highlights how our ancestors mastered long-distance running, not for fitness, but for survival. Early humans relied on their endurance to chase down animals as part of their hunting strategies. Unlike today's joggers who often enjoy running for health or leisure, these ancient individuals had a primal reason for their stamina. Their bodies adapted to running over various terrains, which helped them track down dinner in the wild. This ability was crucial in their quest for food, showcasing a connection between our modern love for fitness and the survival instincts of our ancestors. Running wasn't just a way to stay fit, it was a necessary skill for eating. So next time you lace up your running shoes, think back to those ancient hunters who paved the way for our active lives today. Imagine how different life would have been without that instinctive need to run. Check out this ancient survivor of the dinosaurs. The Mississippi alligator, a remarkable reptile, has kept its distinctive look for millions of years, dating back to the age of the dinosaurs. This amazing creature belongs to a lineage that has hardly changed over time, making it one of the closest living relatives to the prehistoric animals that roamed the earth. Much like their ancestors, Mississippi alligators have powerful jaws, thick skin, and a sleek body built for life in the water. They thrive in the swamps and rivers of the southern United States, where they hunt a variety of prey, including fish, birds, and even small mammals. What's truly fascinating is how little these alligators have needed to evolve, suggesting that their design is perfectly suited for survival. Scientists study these ancient reptiles not only to understand their biology, but also to gain insights into Earth's prehistoric ecosystems. So next time you think about dinosaurs, remember that the Mississippi alligator is an incredible link to our planet's distant past. You won't believe this about medieval dining etiquette. In the Middle Ages, when you sat down for a meal, you had to bring your own knife. That's right, it wasn't customary for hosts to provide cutlery, so guests had to be prepared. This practice wasn't just practical, it also served as a social indicator. The type of knife a guest brought reflected their status in society. Nobles and the wealthy often showcased beautifully crafted knives with intricate designs, while common folk would use simpler tools. Dining became a subtle display of social hierarchy, where the gleam of a fancy blade could signal one's rank. Just imagine, a banquet filled with elegantly dressed nobles, brandishing ornate knives while commoners made do with plain ones. Not only did this custom highlight the importance of personal items, but it also set the stage for how dining has evolved into the shared experience we know today. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a knife could tell so much about a person? Unlock the secrets of Norway's high quality of life? This stunning Scandinavian country consistently ranks among the best places to live, thanks to a combination of breathtaking landscapes, strong social welfare systems, and a commitment to equality. The people of Norway enjoy extensive access to healthcare and education, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Additionally, the country's beautiful nature, from the majestic fjords to the northern lights, provides a perfect backdrop for outdoor activities like hiking, skiing, and fishing. Norway's economy is robust, largely driven by natural resources including oil and gas, which supports a comfortable living for its citizens. Moreover, Norwegians treasure their work-life balance, often enjoying generous vacation days and parental leave. Environmentally friendly policies also contribute to a clean, green atmosphere. Culture flourishes here, with rich traditions in music, art, and literature. All these factors combined create an inviting and fulfilling lifestyle that makes Norway a standout nation. What do you think makes a country truly livable? Guess what really drives these towering couples' story? Anna Henning-Swan and Martin Van Buren Bates hold the record for the tallest married couple ever. Standing at an incredible 7 feet 11 inches and 7 feet 9 inches, respectively, they drew attention wherever they went in the 19th century. These giants captured the fascination of many, not just due to their height, but also because of their love story that transcended societal norms. Their union was celebrated, and together they had a child that weighed a whopping 22 pounds at birth. This staggering weight was equally remarkable and highlighted the unique genetics that came from their extraordinary heights. While their child faced numerous challenges due to being born so large, Anna and Martin remained devoted parents. Their fascinating lives remind us that love knows no bounds, and in a world that often focuses on physical attributes, this couple taught us about connection and family in a truly extraordinary way. Isn't it amazing how height can shape a love story? This might surprise you. Penguins take risky solo walks. Some male penguins leave their safe colony to embark on solitary journeys, often in search of food or to escape the social pressures of their group. These treks can lead them into dangerous territories filled with predators and environmental hazards, showcasing the tough choices they face in the wild. For example, during breeding season, a male may wander far from its nesting area to find the best food sources, risking potential encounters with seals or harsh weather conditions. While these journeys can be perilous, they also illustrate the complex survival strategies that penguins have developed to navigate their challenging environments. It's a stark reminder that even in well-known species like penguins, life is full of unexpected challenges. Why would these birds put themselves at such risk? It's all part of their instinctual drive to survive and thrive in nature. Guess what really drives your curiosity today? A fascinating compilation of 385 random facts is here to blow your mind. These facts cover everything from bizarre animal behaviors to astonishing discoveries in space. Did you know that honey never spoils, or that octopuses have 3 hearts? Each snippet in this collection is designed to leave you in awe and spark interesting conversations. Compiling such a diverse range of information is not just for fun. It also encourages learning and exploration. As you dive into these surprising tidbits, you'll discover how interconnected our world is, showcasing science, history, and nature in an engaging way. So whether you're sharing these facts at a party or just satisfying your own curiosity, they remind us that there's always something new to learn. Are you ready to impress your friends with your newfound knowledge? Can you imagine tiny, squiggly lines in your vision? Those curious moving specks that dart around when you look at bright lights or the clear sky are commonly known as eye floaters. These floaters aren't just random distractions. They are actually shadows cast by tiny clumps of protein or cells suspended in the vitreous humor, the gel-like substance filling your eye. As we age, the vitreous humor can shrink and these clumps can form, leading to those little floaters becoming more noticeable. While they may seem bothersome, eye floaters are usually harmless and serve as reminders of the eye's natural changes over time. Interestingly, these floaters can remind us of the past, representing remnants of our eye's development. Most people experience them at some point in their lives. So if you've ever seen them, you're not alone. Why do you think some people see floaters more than others?